Good evening, cinephiles, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a film that's been buzzing with a mix of anticipation and early, shall we say, mixed reactions. We're talking about Ethan Coen's latest solo venture, a dark comedy that promised a wild ride, but left some wondering if it lost its way. Get ready, because we're peeling back the layers of Honey Don't. So, what exactly is Honey Don't? Well, this is the highly anticipated, or perhaps cautiously anticipated, second solo narrative feature from Ethan Coen, following his 2024 film Drive Away Dolls, which, according to some, didn't quite hit the mark. Slated for a U.S. release on August 22, 2025, and clocking in at a lean 1 hour and 28 minutes, this film is rated R and throws itself into the multi-genre pool of dark comedy, crime, mystery, and thriller. At its core, Honey Don't tells the story of Honey O'Donoghue, a flamboyant private investigator in a small town. She finds herself entangled in a perplexing series of mysterious deaths, all seemingly connected to an enigmatic church. It's been described as a pulpy comedy drama crime thriller, and that certainly sets a specific expectation. Behind the camera, we have Ethan Coen not only directing, but also co-writing alongside Trisha Cook. On screen, the film boasts a truly impressive ensemble. Margaret Qualley takes on the titular role of Honey O'Donoghue, while Aubrey Plaza plays M.G. Falcone, and Chris Evans steps into the intriguing role of Reverend Drew Devlin. You'll also spot familiar faces like Charlie Day as Marty Medikoff and Billy Eichner as Mr. Siegfried, among a host of other talented actors. The production itself was based in Belen, New Mexico, USA, with Focus Features and Working Title Films handling the production. Film critic voiceover. Now, let's talk about where Honey Don't truly shines. Despite the early critical chatter, there are some undeniable positives here. Firstly, the film offers some truly captivating qualities. We see colorful character development. Each character, especially our protagonist Honey, feels distinct and memorable, though perhaps not always fully explored. The performances are a major highlight. Margaret Qualley delivers a fine performance as Honey O'Donoghue, embodying the flamboyant nature of the character. And she's backed by strong supporting portrayals from Aubrey Plaza, Chris Evans, and Charlie Day. These actors really commit to their roles, adding a layer of enjoyment even when the narrative stumbles. Furthermore, the well-crafted production design is evident throughout the film. The visual aesthetic is consistent, drawing you into its unique world. And if you're a fan of sharp, witty dialogue, Honey Don't has a collection of knock-it-out-of-the-park one-liners. There are genuinely enjoyable moments that will certainly elicit laughs and make you appreciate the comedic timing and writing. As one early reviewer hopefully put it, given the Coen brothers' legacy, everything else they've made has been gold for the most part, citing classics like Fargo and Raising Arizona. There's certainly a glimpse of that potential here. However, this is where we have to address the elephant in the room. The most glaring criticism leveled against Honey Don't can be summed up by one damning review title: has everything but a story. This film regrettably lacks a coherent cinematic context, either thematically or in terms of the picture's central narrative. The primary issue is the disjointed jumble of plot threads. Many of these feel underdeveloped and/or extraneous, causing the film to meander along for roughly 90 minutes without ever really going anywhere or saying anything relevant or meaningful. It's a journey that aimlessly roams from tangent to tangent and never seems to coalesce into something substantial or integrated. You're left with a sense that something big is coming, but it never quite arrives. And when the narrative falters, the film, according to one detailed review, often falls back on titillating sequences driven by graphic sexuality or edgy violence to shore up its obvious deficiencies. This can feel like a rather cheap and cheesy way to try and revive sagging audience interest. In this regard, the film has drawn comparisons to directors like Quentin Tarantino and Paul Thomas Anderson, specifically their releases that are perceived as long on style and woefully short on substance. It's a bold comparison, and one that suggests a focus on aesthetic over narrative depth. This film currently holds an IMDb rating of 5.6 out of 10 based on early reviews. While some early fans are rallying with 10/10 scores just to counteract the bad reviews, it's clear there's a strong sentiment that something significant is missing. One hypothesis put forth is that the key ingredient that's missing here might be the collaboration of Ethan's brother Joel. It suggests that Ethan Coen's so-far attempt at working on his own has not yet yielded cinema of the caliber that he's capable of when working with his sibling. So, what's the final verdict on Honey Don't? It's a film with tremendous potential, boasting a talented cast, sharp dialogue, and a distinct visual style. Yet, it's seemingly hampered by a narrative that struggles to find its footing, leaving viewers with a collection of memorable moments rather than a cohesive story. It's a frustrating watch because you can see the brilliant pieces, but they just don't click into a satisfying whole. While the early scores might be polarizing, and one reviewer even noted lots of female nudity for those interested, my advice is this: approach Honey Don't with an open mind. Despite its flaws, it offers glimpses of the unique brilliance we've come to expect from Ethan Coen. But ultimately, for me, this one is a stylistic triumph, let down by a wandering plot. Now, I've given you my take, but I want to hear from you. Have you seen Honey Don't? What are your thoughts? Leave your own review and rating in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep watching.